We are into part 21 of our course in software project management. This will be all about supplier management. Suppliers should be chosen after scrutiny of their qualifications and their past experiences. Request for quotation and request for information can be used for supplier selection. Once a supplier is selected, then proper legal and commercial agreement should be made with the supplier so that if they do not perform, then proper action can be initiated against them. If you need them on short term, then you make agreement with them accordingly. However, if you need them on long term, then you should make sure that the supplier will be able to stick to the terms on which they have agreed. The supplier should hire account managers for their projects who will be responsible for all commercial and legal aspects about their projects. So when it comes to supplier management, then a customer who will be uh, giving some part or full project to a customer to a supplier to execute. So before offloading that work, the customer should find out and scrutinize the qualifications and past experiences of the supplier, and in the request for quotation and request for information, uh, they can seek all this information about a specific supplier, and only then the customer should be able to uh, evaluate all the suppliers and find out the best supplier for the project work. Outsourcing on software projects is very common, and how it has evolved. So generally, uh, there used to be have all the software development work done by the internal IT teams for any company. Then uh, companies started hiring independent IT contractors. So these contractors used to work for their customers on contract basis. So say they will be paid per day or per week for their work, and they were not actually working as employees of the customer. They are only working as contractors. Then after that, same location service provider evolved. So suppose uh, a software company was located in the Silicon Valley, and uh, they are this company will be seeking projects from their customers in the Silicon Valley area itself. So location is the same, and in those earlier days, uh, communication was also difficult. Like long distance telephone calls were costly, and other channels of communication were not available. Like internet was not there. So uh, only if a service provider was located in the same city, then some work can be assigned to the service provider. So that was the same location kind of stuff. And when there was internet and there were uh, the communication methods, so then due to cost advantages as well as expertise, specific expertise, it was possible to offload project work to offshore locations like India or Philippines. And this is how now offshore service providers to provide a large number of software project work. Generally, request for information is sent to service providers by customers, and generally the service for information, or RFI for short, contains information like supplier legal status, then their office locations, then their past experience, then customer references, and if they have any certifications like CMM certification, and what is the qualification of its team members, and when RFI is used by customers to just get some information about potential suppliers so that they can keep them on their list. And when there is actual project work, then they send a request for proposal to these service providers. So request for proposal or RFP short contains more information. So apart from the RFI information like supplier legal status, office location, past experience, etc. In the RFP, there should be the exact pricing for the work to be done, then some schedule, like how much time the service provider will take in completing the project work, then what development model the service provider will have, then what should be the estimate for the effort required. Then here is the typical organization structure of a software service provider. So the software service provider, they have many software services. So say the service provider provide uh, services for banking, for customers in the domain of banking, finance, supply chain management, security, etc. And then these specific areas will have their own structure. For example, uh, in the banking, finance uh, domain, there could be tasks which may involve business consulting, or which may involve software development, or which may involve uh, support. So again, there will be different structures for separate structures for providing these specific kind of services. And inside each of these structures, there could be account management, and inside that there could be many projects. So project management for each project will be there. So this is the typical structure for a supplier. So supplier management. Next, we will take about technologies and tools on software projects. So thanks for your time, and bye for now.